And we're back, and here we go. 100 laps here at Oxford Plains. We will see who can win this race, who can be the hell. Hold on, I have to do one thing. Go restart because that was the weirdest start ever. Sorry guys. Try this again. Again, I don't know why they're starting like this. Like it's not like either side is going. Hopefully the third time's the charm, guys. There we go. Third time's the charm. Anyway. We're turning, going through 3 and 4. Pace car is going in. And we are going green here at Oxford Speedway for 100 laps. Ryan Moore looks like he's about to lose the lead to Daniel Silvestri. Daniel Silvestri now takes over the lead as everybody behind him is basically 2 by 2 by 2 throughout the field. Jeff Croquette now takes second. The brothers are now on the outside, which is not good. Once you get stuck on that outside, it's hard to get back on the inside and you start going backwards. Ryan Moore's, like I said, and Kevin Moore are both stuck out there. And Daniel Silvestri is now taking full control of the lead. And Jeff Croquette is now taking full control of second. It does look like, yeah, Corey Heim is now battling Croquette for second. Corey Heim looks like he has a faster car than Croquette. Last time Croquette was in the main, trying to stumble throughout the race at the first track we raced at, which was I don't know why I had a mind blank for an IRP, but that's the last time Croquette raced in the A-Main 2 races ago. But now he's back in the A-Main and looking pretty stout, but so is Corey Heim. Corey Heim looks very fast today, so does Daniel Silvestri. These guys I thought would be front runners also this year, and neither one has really developed into that yet. But it's only race 3 of 30. And as you see, we are starting to separate everybody a little bit. They know that it's a long race. As you see, Mark Cole is now 8th, trying to get underneath Bubba Pollard for that position. This is going to be a very difficult series to one, stay in the championship race, and 2, battle for wins, because you're going to have to get through 67 other drivers and possibly win. As of right now, it's just 67 drivers, but there could be a lot more moving forward. We don't know who's going to come in, who's not. But this late model series is going to be one of the toughest series to win races and championships in. As you see, week 1 winner DJ Kennington didn't even make it into the A main last week. And this week, Tracy, Tracy Gordon didn't even make it into the A main also. As we have our first caution, it does look like it's... What is the 46 doing? Let's go back and see exactly what happened. Right here you can see these three get together. Watch it from here. The 94 thinks he has the opening and getting in the middle of these two. And the 45 and the 46 just go for a spin into the grass. Then these two both try to get... Yeah, the 46 tries to get past the pace car, goes for another ride, and just goes back into the grass. So, not a good start for Aaron Maynard. And Brian Hoyer did get his lap back, but the 46 looks like he is going to have a lot of issues today moving forward. So, go back to the leader. So I think Maynard might be done for the day after getting stuck in the fence after that second slide. But we're only 17 laps into this race. Daniel Silvestri, Corey Hine, Jeff Croquette, Bobby McCarty, Brad Layton, Mark Poole, Roger Crane, Bubba Pollard, Sean Zepp, Kelly Moore, Ryan Moore, Clay Jones, Kevin Moore, Alan Cardiff, Ken Schrader, DJ Kennington, Jimmy Chambers, Johnny Van Dorn, Bobby Labonte, Danny Trepenner, Garrett Hall, Mike Hopkins, Jay Dorr, Brent Anfinger, Ty Majeski, Carson Quapple, Travis Benjamin, David Pembroke, and Brian Hoare is your top 29, with Aaron Maynard pretty much how this race is looking like. Nope, he's still in. He just had to repair some damage, but he is 2 laps down. Just gonna try to survive. Pace car is in. And we are back to green. Green flag is back out. Again, that bottom lane is a lane you want to be in. So this is not going well for Corey Hine trying to get past Maynard. This is what they were afraid of when in the driver's meeting. That with the lap cars on the inside row, and I seen there was another wreck. This is gonna turn into a wreck fest. Let's see what happened. So we're a lap ahead from what exactly happened. The 67 I saw was involved. Yeah, the 88 and the 67 get connected. Same thing. As you see. Let's see if we can find an in-car camera of the 67's. I mean, this 88's view. So back a little bit. So right here, watch it from the in-car camera. He just gets connected and they both go sliding into the grass, into the wall. Good hit for the 88. It does look like his day could be over. Go another view of it real quick. He got stuck in a fence. Watch, right here. It looks like the 67 did get loose there, and that's what got them connected, but he tries to go backwards to turn around, and he gets stuck in the fence right there, and that's basically a game for him. But now we're back with the leader, Daniel Silvestri, has now led everything but, what is it, 2 laps, 3 laps? 2 laps. He's led every lap except 1 lap so far. He's had the car to battle, but is Corey Haim a driver that can battle with him? As we are going back to green this time by. What about Bobby McCarty, who is slow moving? It looks like Travis Benjamin has retired from this race, unfortunately. First retiree. And Jeff Croquette battle this. Can Mark Poole? What about Roger Crane? What about Brandon Layton? Bo Pollard, Sean Sepp, and more brothers. As we are back to green. The 72 laps to go. And a caution back out yet again. This race has already turned into a wreck fest here. What is going on with these cars in the back of the pack? But let's go. So it was Bubba Pollard that was involved this time. Oh, what a mess back here. Well, a little farther back, as we'll look at a different camera view of this. The 55 got connected to the 96 and just spun him out in the straightaway, and that's what caught everybody else involved. The 55 now, as you see, is also involved. I'm trying to get to him. Hold on, guys. Rewind it back to where he's getting wrecked. So the 55 is right here, he gets nudged, then the 76 hits him, then Bubba Pollard hits him, and it causes melee. The 74 was barely in it, but that's what caused the whole wreck, was the 55 and the 96 together. Unfortunately for Mark Poole and Bubba Pollard, they have also retired. And then all this melee back here, for some reason, when they all stop, that's what usually happens. It becomes a wreck fest back here also. to the leader. We are going back to green this time by with 68 laps remaining in this race, 33 laps in the books. Still a long race to go, but unfortunately for Mark Poole, Bubba Pollard, and Travis Benjamin, they have all retired from this race. As you see, Kevin Moore and Aaron Maynard are still 2 laps down, battling for that position, which is 26 and 27. They will, even being involved in a wreck, it would be a attrition race. Green flag is back out here. Alex for Plains as the 97 still pulls away from the lead, as it's getting harder and harder for the lead lap cars to get past these lap cars as they continue to have issues here. Hopefully we can go green for a while and it won't be a complete wreckfest, but you never know what we got. In my settings, I did bring it down 2% because I knew of the last race was a complete wreckfest, and this race has started out to be that way, but it looks like we can finally go green. Corey Heim finally gets past Aaron Maynard and now has his sights on Neil Silvestri. Oh no, the 88 goes spinning again, and the caution comes out again. The 88 has not had a good race at all today. He was in the 3-wide battle between the 81 and the 7, and right here he just gets loose and goes sliding. That car is so damaged, but he's still trying to stay in this race even with that damage. That Fastenal team has to be really aggravated with how today's been going with them in this season so far, but it's still not over yet. So as we continue going to yellow, the guy that can actually take the points lead in this race is either DJ Kennington or Kelly Moore. This is going to definitely flip everything upside down, as Derek McAndrews, Tracy Gordon, Dan Casey, J.R. Franklin, Michael Gear, Taylor Tanner, Fred LaGoy, and J.R. Fitzpatrick all missed this race, as we will definitely see a shuffle in the points after this one. Guys that are in this race that are actually doing really well, Corey Heim and Daniel Silvestri did not have a good start to the year, where Silvestri is right now 47th in points with 47 points. And Corey Heim was 62nd with 18, but that can all change. The only one in the top that's doing pretty well is Bobby McCarthy, who is 14th in points as we speak. But like I said, this is all going to change because of who's in and who's out. why we said this year's going to be one of the toughest seasons for these guys. Because EJ Kennington won the first race and only got 19 points in the second. As we go back to green here with 43 laps in the books. It's a very fast short track here in Oxford Plains, New York. I think Jimmy Chambers is really getting tired of the 88 being in front of him. That's why he keeps trying to go 3 wide with him. Oh no! Bobby McCarthy goes around. Bobby McCarthy goes around. Another wreck. It was all because of Jimmy Chambers and the 88 battling. We can watch it from this camera view right here, the rear chase camera. Yep, exactly what we thought. Bobby McCarthy was involved in that wreck because of Jimmy Chambers and Kevin Moore. Kevin Moore, this has not been a good race at all for him, and it just cost Bobby McCarthy a top 5 position, maybe even a race winning position here. As we watch it yet again from a different camera angle, we're going to go back. We'll go to spectator camera right here. And yep, right there, gets hit and boom, right into the wall. Unfortunately for Bobby McCarthy, it does not look good for him. Aaron Maynard did get 1 lap back. We're under yet another yellow. As we are still in the yellow, I'm going to take a quick break. This race has been chaos, but in a good way. We are going back to green this time by, and as we said, Kevin Moore is now the first car on the inside. Aaron Maynard back to being 1 lap down, also on the inside. Green flag is back out here at Oxford Plains. We are just past halfway in this chaotic wreck fest kind of race. Kevin Moore is just in everybody's way, and he gets turned. This race has been a mess. Yellow flag is back out once again. What just happened to the leader? The leader spun it also. We're trying to go back and see what happened, and the leader spun out also. But they are going to keep him as the leader here. So we want to go back and go back one more lap. Yeah, right there. You can see the 88 is just blocking all over the place for no reason, and that's what gets him turned here, and he gets into the 3. The 81 is also involved pretty heavily too. So is the 25 of Bobby Labonte, the 38. This has definitely been a wreck fest kind of race. A lot of wrecks, a lot of damages. Unfortunately for the 81, it looks like he is not gonna finish this race. Evan Moore has become a issue in this race. Race control said they're gonna let him continue to race, unfortunately. Guess they want the chaos, the mess. As we are another caution, I'm going to take another break. As we come back, we are about to go back to green. With about 42 laps to go here, Oxford Plains, and we've seen a lot of wrecks, a lot of damage to some of these race cars. Fortunately for drivers like Bobby McCarthy, DJ Kennington, Bobby Labonte, just to name a few that already had damage. The 46 looks like he's about to get back on the lead lap if he can battle with these two, but definitely give him some issues. Up another wreck, and it has the 88's involved once again. Another wreck happened. We're going to go 2 laps back to see exactly what happened. Three Wide Racing caused that once again. That was a hard hit by the 88. Boom! Ty Majeski had nowhere to go and slammed right into the 88 right there. The 88 looks like to be out. So does Jeff Croquette at 29, unfortunately for him. Corey Heim is also out. What has happened to Corey Heim? It looks like he just went too high and he lost control right there and slammed into the wall. He must have had issues or something, because that was the weirdest thing ever. We have Kevin Moore has retired. Jeff Croquette has retired. Ty Majeski has also retired. Brian Hoare has retired. And Corey Heim, who was second in this race, who was having such a great day, has also retired. They finally parked Kevin Moore's car after that wreck. As we are about to go right back to green flag here. With 34 laps to go, green flag is back out. We don't have the issue anymore with the 88 car, who was the reason why most of these wrecks were happening. We are back to full racing, hopefully. Yes, we are finally back to actual racing now. And Kelly Moore, who's been in all three of these races so far this season, is now in second spot and looking pretty fast and looking like he could be the one to get his first win of the season and to take the win away from Daniel. But Roger Crane is back there. So is Garrett Hall and Jimmy Chambers. This is becoming one hell of a race now. We're actually back to finally racing and not having wreck after wreck. So we are watching this battle up front. As you see behind him, there's so many cars still in this race. As Garrett Hall is now taking second place over from Kelly Moore. Kelly Moore did the issue where he went up top, and now Garrett Hall has now started taking that position and battling him right now for second. But Daniel Silvestri cannot get away from these guys. That's the issue with this track. Cannot get away from anybody at all, even with the clean air. Garrett Hall now goes underneath. Garrett Hall is now trying to take the lead from Daniel Silvestri. Will he get it? Yes, he does. Garrett Hall takes the lead on lap 77 of 100. Garrett Hall has now taken his first laps led here at Oxford Plains. And I think Jimmy Chambers has now taken second from Daniel Silvestri. This race has gone completely upside down since all those wrecks. I think Daniel Silvestri has hurt his tires trying to stay up front this whole time with Corey Heim, and now since Heim's out, his tires are just gone. He's up in a high lane and going backwards. As Garrett Hall has now started pulling away from Jimmy Chambers, Daniel Silvestri has now fell back to fourth behind Kelly Moore, and Daniel Trepanner has now caught up and is now taking, it looks like fourth away from Daniel Silvestri. So your running order is this: Garrett Hall is first, Jimmy Chambers is second, third is Kelly Moore, fourth is Daniel Trepanner, fifth is Daniel Silvestri, sixth goes to Jay Dorr, seventh is Roger Crane, eighth is Ryan Moore, ninth just took ninth over is Bobby Labonte, 10th goes to Brandon Layton, 11th would be Aaron Tardif, 12th Connor Jones, as we go to another caution. It looks like something happened to Ryan Moore. Something with Ryan Moore, looks like. I don't know if he got loose there or what, but while we were going through the field, he just lost it. He lost it into the grass. Didn't barely hit something, but he lost it into the grass, and that's what, while we're under our, what is this, our 8th yellow flag of this race. This race has become one of the biggest wreckfest races I've ever seen. 8 cautions, 41 laps. It's basically half this race has been under caution flag. But Garrett Hall has done a miraculous race. This is Garrett Hall's day. But Jimmy Chambers has come back, came from row 14. Danny Trepanner came from row 11. Garrett Hall came from row 8. Jay Dorr came from row 12. Like, these guys started way back and they all moved up front. Daniel Silvestri started in third. Was doing really well, now is falling back. So again, it's still anybody's race, as we always say. With 20 cars left on the lead lap, Aaron Maynard is still 1 lap down. Lights are out on a pace car. They see Aaron Maynard now coming up through the field to get on the inside of the front row. It's only car a lap down. Can Garrett Hall win this race? Is Jimmy Chambers the one that could battle him? Is the pole sitter Ryan Moore still gonna have a say in this race? It's still anybody's race. With 12 laps to go, green flag is out. All they have to do is get around Aaron Maynard, and they don't have to worry about him for the rest of this race. Chambers is on the outside of Maynard. case there's another caution, they do not want to get stuck behind the lap car, because once the lap car, there we go, Jimmy Chambers has got around him. You know the lap car is the end all be all. In case there's a caution, they will stay in that position wherever they are moving forward. So they want to get around him and get past him quickly, just in case, so they can fight for this win. Danny Pender is now trying to battle Jimmy Chambers for that second spot, but Jimmy Chambers is holding him off while Garrett Hall continues to pull away. Silvestri, after having such dominant cars, is still in 4th right now. Jay Dorr is 5th. Ryan Moore is 6th. 7th, Roger Crane. 8th, Brad Layton. 9th, Bobby Labonte. 10th, Alan Cardiff. 11th, Johnny Van Dorn. 12th goes to Clay Jones. 13th, Kenny Schrader. 14th, Mike Hopkins. 15th goes to Bobby McCarty. 16th, Brandon Finger. 17th, Dave Pembroke. 18th goes, 19th goes to DJ Kennington. 20th, Carson Quapple, and last in this race is Aaron Maynard. But with just 3 laps to go, if there's a caution, the race is over. So unless it's Garrett Hall that has issues, he's basically got this race on lock. Two laps to go, this time by, and Garrett Hall is pulling away from Jimmy Chambers. Coming into turn 3 and 4, Garrett Hall takes the white flag. 1 lap to go here at Oxford Plains, as Garrett Hall basically has his second lead over Jimmy Chambers. Coming down turn 3 and 4. Congratulations to Garrett Hall on winning here at Oxford Plains, being the 3rd driver overall to win. The rundown goes like this. Garrett Hall takes the win. Jimmy Chambers takes 2nd. Danny Treppenner takes 3rd. Daniel Silvestri 4th. Jay Dorr 5th. Brad Layton 6th. Bobby Labonte 7th. Roger Crane 8th. Ryan Moore 9th, and Bobby McCarthy comes back for top 10. Kelly Moore, after spinning out, finishes 11th. Alan Cardiff comes home 12th. Johnny Van Dorn finishes 13th, as Mike Hopkins finishes 14th. Clay Jones 15th. DJ Kennington 16th. Carson Quapple 17th. Ken Schrader 18th. 19th goes to Grant Anfinger, and 20th, Dave Pembroke. Last car on the lead lap, and the only car 1 lap down goes to Aaron Maynard. Unfortunately, Corey Heim, Brian Hoare, Ty Majeski, Jeff Coquette, Kevin Moore, Sean Zepp, Mark Poole, Bo Pollard, and Travis Benjamin will finish all out of this race. We'll see you next time here on Top Speed Racing TV. I've been your host, Kyle Wilfred. Peace.